Hey Nishant, how's it going? Hey Young. What's up, Hartana? We are going to get started with class here. Glad to hear that, Nishant. Happy Friday Eve, guys. We're going to get started with class here in just a second. My name is Coach Jess, for those of you guys that don't know me. For today's Metabolic Challenge class, a couple things that we are going to need. If you guys have any dumbbells at all or kettlebells, go ahead and grab that. We can always use them for any of the movements that we are doing. That being said, if you guys don't have any weights, no worries at all. I will be giving alternatives for some of our movements. That being said, for those of you that don't have weights, make sure we have at least a towel for one of our movements today. And then also same thing, if you guys have any mini bands, go ahead and grab that because we can also do the same movements with our mini bands. Also guys, today, some feedback from you guys have suggested that I use headphones so you guys can hear me a little bit better. So I do have headphones in today. If for whatever reason I'm talking too loud, you guys can't hear me, something happens, just put it in the chat box. I do have the chat box up, so we'll be paying attention to that for any questions, comments, or concerns that you guys have throughout our workout today. That also being said, this is all challenge class. We're going to get our heart rate up. I'm going to be breathing heavy, so if my breathing is annoying with these headphones on, let me know. I'll try to stop breathing. All right, guys, we're going to get started with our pillar prep and movement prep. For those of you guys that are just hopping on, again, my name is Coach Jess. Welcome to today's Metabolic Challenge class. We are going to be needing a mat. Oh, one other thing we're going to need, guys, is either a box bench or chair if you have that. Again, if you don't, no worries. I'll give you guys an alternative for that, but we are going to be doing some rear foot elevated split squats. So go ahead, get started. We're going to go to the floor with our pillar prep and our movement prep. We're going to start with our hips and knees at 90 degrees, or you can take that top foot, tuck it underneath your bottom leg. And we're just going to come with our hands stacked on top of each other right in front of us. And we're going to draw a big rainbow with that top arm, trying to keep our fingertips as close as possible to the floor here. Opening up that chest, just getting that range of motion through our torso here. Big movements all the way around. A couple more times there. Keep doing that. See what we got in the chat box here. Yeah. You can't hear me at all? Okay, got it. Let me see if I can switch it off of this real quick. Keep doing that 90-90, guys. Go ahead and switch sides as well here. So same thing. Let me see. Can you guys still hear me through the headphones, or is it through the computer now? Is it better now? Okay, perfect. Hopefully that's solved it. Now that I'm far away, is it still coming through my headphones, or is it through the computer? All right, guys. For those of you that are done doing 90-90 on both sides, go ahead. We're going to come to the floor here, laying our backs flat, elbows at 90 degrees, keeping the backs of our forearms flat on the ground. We're going to slide our hands above head and then back down. As we're going through this, I want you guys to imagine having that grip underneath your low back. You are trying to smash that grip with your low back the whole entire time. We're sliding our hands above head and back down. That's going to keep that core activated the whole entire time. Checking to see. All right. So John, Raph, you say it's better. Are we still good? Hopefully you guys can hear me okay here. Like I said, we're trying it out today. Doesn't work whatsoever. We'll get rid of them. A couple more there, guys. And then we're going to straighten one leg. So I want you to drive the back of your knee into the floor. Grab the back of your opposite hamstring here. We're going to pull our knee to our chest. And we're going to drive that heel up to the ceiling. Hold for 2. 1, bring it back down, rinse, and repeat. So we're trying to get that leg as straight as possible here. Getting that good hamstring stretch. Hamstrings might be a little bit sore from class on Tuesday. After those single leg RDL hops and elevated glute bridges. One more here, go ahead and switch sides, same exact thing. Drive the opposite knee into the floor. Grab the back of your hamstring, the back of that leg. Pull your knee to your chest. Drive that heel up, hold for 2. 1, bring it back down and repeat. Good.
If you guys have any injuries or something going on, please let me know in the chat box. That way I can give you guys alternatives to some of the movements today, just in case it does bug the injury or whatever's going on. Go ahead, straighten that leg, guys. We're gonna take one knee, we're gonna bring it across our body, put it to the floor. We're gonna reach back, grab our opposite foot here, pulling our heel to our glute. Going into our breath stretch. What that's gonna look like is we're taking a nice deep breath in. As we exhale, how much you think about exhaling the air through a straw. We're gonna rotate back. So we're bringing both shoulders and both knees as close to the floor as possible. We're gonna inhale up, exhale back. Repeating here, as always, guys, I want you to remember to squeeze that same glute that you're pulling your heel to. That's gonna increase that stretch in our hip flexor and our quad here. Got one more on this side. Go ahead and switch. Same thing, we're bringing that knee across our body, pin it to the floor. We're reaching back, grabbing the top of our foot, pulling our heel to our glute. Nice deep breath in, exhale, as we rotate back. Going into that breathless stretch. Again, squeezing that same glute. So right now, my right heel is pulled to my right glute. So I'm squeezing my right glute as I come back into that breathless stretch. Again, that's going to increase that stretch in our hip flexor and our quad. Today's workout is a B split, guys. What that means, it's an upper body pull, a lower body push. So focusing on our quads, front of our legs, our glutes, and our back today. One more breath to stretch here. Go ahead, flip onto your back. We're gonna go into our glute bridges. So heels in the floor, toes to the ceilings, drive our hips up towards the ceiling. Now as we come up, guys, remember we're not overextending our back here, but imagine wearing that belt. I want you guys to pull your belt buckle up to your chins. We're drawing that belly up to our spine, keeping our core tight. You should feel your glutes and hamstrings engaged just a little bit more. We're gonna hold for 2, 1, slowly lower to the floor and shoot it right back up. Squeezing those glutes as tight as you can at the top of that movement. Don't forget to start your watches, guys, if you haven't already. Make sure the workout counts. Perfect. One more glute bridge. And flipping it over to go into our planks. So plank position here, guys. Shoulders are stacked over our hands. We are squeezing those glutes as tight as possible. We're gonna go into our scapular push-ups. So what that's going to look like is we're gonna pinch our shoulder blades together and then pull them apart. Our arms are gonna stay locked out the whole entire time. I want you guys to think about having a grape right between your shoulder blades. You're gonna squash that grape as they pinch them together, and then you're gonna pull it apart. So back and forth here as we're going through that scapular push-up, but again, in our plank position the whole entire time. Make sure we're not getting lazy. We're still squeezing those glutes here. 2 more. And then take your hips. We're going to drive our hips up to the ceiling, dropping your head between our shoulders. We're going to go into our down dog and calf march. So that's going to look like is we're going to bend one knee, driving the opposite heel to the floor, hold for just half a second, and we're going to alternate back and forth. Good. Couple more here. And rock it forward back into that plank position. We're going to go into our pillar bridge to plank. So what that's going to look like is we're going to slowly lower ourselves onto our forearms here, and then we're going to press right back up into our hands. Now, as we're going through this, I want you guys to really pay attention to where our hands are as we press back up. Our hands need to be underneath our shoulders every single breath, not out in front of us. And then as we're coming down and back up, our hips are squared to the floor. Think about having a glass of water on your back. We're not spilling a single drop as we're going through this. Perfect. Couple more here. And one more time, we're taking that down dog calf march. Dropping our head between our shoulders, bend one knee, pedaling up back and forth just for half a second to hold each side. Perfect. All right, from here, rock your hips back into that plank position. We're going to bring our left leg forward. So left leg is forward, right by our hands. We are going to go left elbow to left instep. We're coming down as low as we can here. Hold for 2, 1. Take that same left arm, rotate up to the ceiling, stacking our shoulders, hold for 2, 1. Take that hand, bring it to the outside of our foot, shift our weight back so our leg is nice, straight, toe to the ceiling, 2, 1. Shift it forward, nice broad chest, and stand. Good, we'll do the same exact thing, but opposite side. Big step back now with our left leg, right leg is forward. So come to the floor, right elbow to right instep, hold for 2, 1. Take that arm, rotate up to the ceiling, stacking our shoulders, 2, 1. Bring that hand to the outside of our foot, shift your weight back, toe to the ceiling, 2, 1. Shift it forward, nice broad chest, and stand. One more time each side, guys, so big step back with that right leg, left elbow to left instep, hold for 2, 1. Rotate up to the ceiling, stacking our shoulders, 2, 1. Bring that hand to the outside of our foot, shift that weight back, 2, 1. Shift it forward, nice broad chest, and stand. One more time, right leg forward this time, guys, right elbow to right instep, 2, 1. Rotate up to the ceiling, stacking the shoulders, 2, 1. Bring it back to the outside of our foot, shift that weight back, 2, 1. Shift it forward, nice broad chest, and stand. All right, going into our leg cradles, we're gonna come down, cradle our knee, grab our ankle, we're gonna drive through all the way to the ceiling. So think about taking the top of your head, bring it all the way to the ceiling. As we drive our shoulder blades into our back pocket, hold for that 2 count, and switch sides. Cradle that knee, grab our ankle, drive that head to the ceiling, driving through with our base leg too here, guys, squeezing that quad at the top of our movement, hold for 2, and switch. Make sure we're exhaling as we're standing up, nice and proud here. Perfect. One more time, each leg. Good, and last one. 2, 1, and relax. Good. All right, guys, we are gonna take our hips, we're gonna drive our hips back, coming into our bent over position. So slight bend in our knees here, making sure we're taking our shoulders and bringing them into our back pocket. So our back is flat, our back is activated. Starting with our hands together, we're gonna drive our thumbs up to the ceiling, squashing that grip that's right in between our shoulder blades, right? And once again, 2, 1, bring it back down, drive it up, 2, 1, and repeat. Really trying to pinch those shoulder blades as hard as we can here, guys. Starting to activate those shoulders, that back. Remember today's workout, we are going to be focusing on our back as well. So we got to make sure we're getting that nice and warm here. Perfect. 2 more teeth. 2, 1. Now we're going to do the same exact thing, guys, but we're going to be in a Y position or going into a bit over Y. So starting with our forearms together, we're going to drive our arms back, forming that W with our arms. Again, bent over position here. Core is tight, back is flat, slight bend in our knees. Starting with those forearms together, drive the back of your hands up to the ceiling. Hold for 2, 1. Bring it back down and repeat. Good. Start to feel those shoulders burn just a little bit here as we're going through this. Perfect. Couple more. Good, and the last one, 2, 1, and stand. Shake those arms out, guys. We're gonna go into our around the world lunges. So that's gonna look like, we'll take our right leg, we're gonna go to a forward lunge, press back up, a lateral lunge. So both toes, knees, hips, shoulders are pointed straight forward, pressing off the outside leg, and then we're gonna go into a reverse lunge. So make sure you guys have some room around you. Each time we're going to that forward lunge and reverse lunge, that back knee is about 1 inch or 2 off the floor. But every single one we can see right in front of us as we're going through this. Good. One more time on our right leg. And switch into our left leg here. So forward lunge. Again, see that screen, see that wall in front of you. Into our lateral lunge, same thing. Hips are down and back. Chest is up nice and proud. Push off that outside leg. Going into that reverse lunge. Good. We got one more here, guys. All the way through. and relax, perfect. All right, we're gonna go into our drop squats into 2-inch runs. So what that's gonna look like, starting with our drop squats. Feet are close together. We are reaching up to the ceiling, coming up onto our tiptoes. When I say go, we're gonna go into our base position, that drop squat, okay? As always, think of being a gymnast. You're sticking that landing. We're not swinging side to side. We're not taking any extra steps. Sticking that landing every single time. Here we go. Feet close together. Ready, go. Good. Should almost look like that screen is frozen for a second. We're gonna do that again. Ready, go. Perfect. One more time here. Ready, go. Good. Now we're gonna add in our 2-inch runs. What that's gonna look like is a very quick feed here, but our arms are gonna move slow. Back pocket to eye socket with our arms as one fast feet. So we're gonna start with our ready position. When I say go, drop into our drop squat. When I say go for a second time, we're gonna go into our 2-inch runs. Here we go. Ready, go. Go. Nice quick feet, slow arms, move those feet as quick as you can, and rest. Good. 2 more times, guys, same thing. There we go. Ready, go. Go. Nice and quick. Make sure arms are moving slow though. Back pocket to eye socket and rest. Good. One more time. Here we go. Ready, go. Go. Try to see if you can go just a little bit quicker this time, guys. Keep going, and rest. Perfect. All right, guys, grab a quick break. I'm gonna walk us through our first strength walk. How are we doing with the headphones? Can y'all hear me okay? It's a little bit better than it was in the beginning. All right, guys, you can hear me? Perfect, okay. Awesome, thanks, Raf, thanks, John. All right, guys, today's workout, our first strength block, is gonna be 50 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest for 3 rounds. I'm also going to adjust the screen here because I feel like I moved it. Here we go, okay. First movement, we have our lateral bounce. So what that's gonna look like is we're loading one leg. This knee is gonna stay in line with our toe. We're load, explode, catching ourselves with our opposite leg. So back and forth here. If we're not jumping, we're going into our drop squats or those curtsy lunges. We're coming down, knees, hips, shoulders stay squared right in front of us, just like with that lateral lunge, okay? That's option 2 if we are not doing our lateral bounds, okay? Movement 2 is going to be a rear foot elevated split squats. That's when our box, bench, or chair is going to come into play. So heels will start on that box, take a big step forward, and that back toe is just going to come up and rest on the box here. Same thing here, toes, knees, hips, shoulders, pointed straight forward to that wall in front of us. Already is lowering our body towards the floor. Now you notice in this position, my torso and my shin are in the same parallel angle. That's what we want to see, okay? Driving to the top. We have 50 seconds here, okay? So if we have weights, go ahead and grab those. Otherwise, trust me, we'll feel that burn after 50 seconds. Movement number 3, we're all gonna do right leg first, then we're gonna bring it to the floor into our plank jacks, getting our heart rate up just a little bit higher here. Plank jacks, couple options. Always, 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 shoulders stay stacked over our hands. But option 1, going in and out. Option 2, stepping in and out. Or option 3, as our feet come out, one hand comes up off the floor. So we're going back and forth here, just to add in that little extra challenge, okay? So 3 options there. You guys decide which one you want. Then we're gonna go back to our rear foot elevated split squats, but on our opposite leg. So those 4 movements, if you include our rear foot elevated split squats being 2 movements with our 2 different legs. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm gonna get my timer set and we're gonna get going. All right, we got 50 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest, 3 rounds through. Raph has all of those movements in the box, the chat box for us. Thank you, Raph. So if you guys get lost, you guys can always refer back to that. But remember, we're gonna be working at the same time, getting through this together. So here we go, guys. Let's get started again with our lateral bounce In 5, 3, 2, 1, and go. Remember, we're loading, and then we explode, catching ourselves every single rep here. Your goal is to go far, side to side. If we can't go far, we can go high. So if we don't have a lot of room, think about trying to get your head all the way up to the ceiling. Back and forth here. Remember, option 2, guys, if we're not jumping, is our drop squats. Those curtsy lunges. Making sure everything stays squared right in front of us. You guys decide what you can do for these 50 seconds of work. Again, knee stays in line with our toe. Every time we jump and catch yourself. 10 seconds. Keep going. You guys got this. Good. 3, 2, 1, rest. Perfect, guys. All right. Going into our rear foot elevated split squats. Heels start on the box. We're taking a big step forward. We still got 10 seconds. So catch your breath real quick. Back toe up. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Remember, everything is squared to that wall in front of us. We're slowly lowering our body to the floor. We want to see that same angle from our torso and our shin here, driving through the top. If we have one weight, we can hold that weight at our chest or down at the side. If we have 2 weights, you guys can hold them on either side of your knee here as we're going through this. Now, if you don't have weights, guys, and you want an extra challenge, go ahead and give me a little pulse at the bottom of that rear foot elevated split squat. So we're coming down, coming a couple inches up for 2 pulses, and then right back up. Just an extra option if you guys want. We got 10 seconds here, guys. Keep running that one leg out. Remember which leg you're working right now. Which one's in front? Mine's the right. And rest. Remember which one you did, because remember, we're bringing it to the floor now into our plank jacks for 50 seconds of work. Remember, there are 3 options for our plank jacks. Jumping in and out, stepping in and out, or adding in that shoulder tap as we're going through it. Here we go. And 3, 2, 1, go. So option 1, guys. Shoulders are stacked over our hands. Shoulders are locked in. Think about driving your shoulder blades into your back pocket here. Option 2, hips stay down even with the rest of our body. And now we're just tapping side to side. Or option 3, add in that shoulder tap. My hand still stays right underneath my shoulder the whole entire time. And my hips stay down even with the rest of my body. Couple options for you guys here. You guys decide what works best for you. We got 15 seconds left. You got this. Good. 10 seconds. Keep going. 5, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Perfect. Alrighty, guys. Going into our rear foot elevated split squats with our opposite legs. This time, my left leg will be in front. Grab a quick drink if you need. We got 6 seconds. Here we go. Big step forward. Back foot up in 2, 1, go. Now, as we're going through this, guys, it's super important that we're not so far away that you guys are feeling a stretch in your hip flexor here. So make sure we find a happy medium, because if we're too close, we're going to feel a little cramped. Like we can't go down very far. So you got to find that happy medium in that space, such as comfortable going right down and right back up. Whether we have weights or we're doing body weight, remember option 2, if we're doing body weight, this gives me that pulse at the bottom of that movement. Good. Nice job, guys. We got 10 seconds left here. Keep burning that leg out. Keep that core tight. 3, 2, 1, rest. Awesome work. All right, that is round number 1. We're repeating that 2 more times. We got 10 seconds. Grab a quick drink. We're gonna go into our lateral bounds again. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. Load and explode. See how far you can get with each jump. And remember, if we don't have a lot of space, see how high you can jump as we're going side to side here. Option 2, again, we're not jumping, guys. Going into our drop squats. Those curtsy lunges, making sure everything is squared and pointed straight ahead. Good. We're more than halfway done here. See if you guys can't pick up that pace just a little bit with our lateral bounce. Perfect. Final 10 seconds right here, guys. Keep going. Be explosive. Focus on that landing all the way through. In 3, 2, 1, rush. Awesome work. Round 2 of those is done. We're going into our rearfoot elevated split squats on our right leg. Again, if we have weights, go ahead and grab those weights, guys. I'll show you this round, what that looks like. In 2, 1, go. Back foot up, shoulder blades in our back pocket, whether we have weights or not. Straight down, straight up. Core is tight. We have that nice, proud chest throughout that whole entire movement here. Back foot is just resting on that box. But again, locking those shoulders the whole entire time, guys. Don't get lazy. Start to fall forward. Remember, we're looking at that wall in front of us the whole entire time. We got 20 seconds left. Remember, if you want that extra challenge, add in that pulse at the bottom of that rear foot elevated split squat. Good work, good work. Time for a couple more. Keep moving, guys. 3, 2, 1, rest. Perfect. All right, moving into our plank jacks. Taking it to the floor. Remember, 3 options: stepping, jumping, and shoulder tapping. You guys decide what you can do. If you want to switch it up throughout it, that's totally fine too. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. So locking those shoulders. Drive our shoulder blades into our pocket. Squeeze those glutes. Option 1, guys. We can just tap side to side. You're gonna feel this in your core and that glute med quite a bit here. It's gonna take a lot of work to keep our body up in this plank position. Option 2, adding in that bounce, that hop, in and out. The whole entire time. We got 20 seconds left. You guys want to challenge yourself here. Pick up that shoulder as your feet come out. Hand comes up. You're trying to do it opposite way, it's going to be a little bit more challenging. So when your feet are out, hand comes up. Keep going, keep going. In 3, 2, 1, and rest. Perfect. All right, guys, back to our rear foot elevated split squat. Opposite side. Grab those weights if we have them. My left leg is in front this time. So big step forward with my left leg. Back toe comes up. Shoulder blades are back pocket in 2, 1, go. Core is tight. Again, the whole entire time, guys. Have a nice, proud chest. I can see that wall in front of me the whole entire time. Slowly lower yourself down. Slowly come back up. This one's not a race. This one, we're building some strength here. So slow it down. Slow and control movements. Use this time to catch your breath and slow that breathing down. Focusing on that form the whole entire time now, guys. We got 15 seconds. Keep going. So close to being done. Add in that pulse if you want a little extra. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, rest. Whew. Awesome work. Grab a quick drink. That was round number 2. We're going to do that one more time. How are we feeling? We got 10 seconds before we start round number 3. Here we go. Lateral bounds in 3, 2, 1, go. We're loading and explode. Catching ourselves. See how much we can challenge ourselves. We practiced this our first round, guys. We perfected it in our second round. Now it's time to perform. Pick that pace up. Get a little bit more explosive with those jumps. If we're doing our drop squats, you guys see the pulse at the bottom here. Adding in that extra challenge. Up to you guys. Just remember, this is our last and final time doing this movement today. so make it count. We got this, guys. Final 10 seconds right here. Keep going. Go a little bit faster, a little bit higher, a little bit farther. 3, 2, 1, rest. Woo. Awesome job. Grab a quick drink if you need. We're going into our rear foot elevated split squats. Last time on our right leg. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Find that happy medium with that leg placement. All the way down, pulsing at the bottom, drive through the top. Remember, guys, this is it. This is our last round doing these today. So challenge yourself here. Adding that pulse if we don't have weights. Maybe you can go a little bit heavier with our weights this last round. Whatever it is, we're going slow, controlled, focusing on that form, because remember, perfect reps make perfect progress. So every rep is going to be as perfect as possible here. Nice job, guys. This is it. So close to being done. Keep burning that quad and glute out. We got 10 seconds. You got this. In 5, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo, shake out those legs. Going into our plank jacks next. Get ready. This is it, guys. Last time doing this. You know your 3 options. You choose what you can stick to the whole 50 seconds. So let's get it. Here we go. And 5, 3, 2, 1, go. Locking those shoulders, squeeze those glutes, and we start. I'll let you guys know when we're halfway there. And then you'll work to add in that shoulder tap for our final 25 seconds. Remember our focus though, shoulders stay stacked over our hands. No matter what movement we are doing here. We're at 30 seconds, guys, come on. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, halfway there. Add in that shoulder tap if we can, or add in that hop if we're stepping side to side before. Challenging yourself for this final set of plank jacks. Good. Let's go, let's go. We got 10 seconds left, guys. So close. Don't quit. Finish it out strong. 2, 1, rest. Whew. Nice job. Grab a quick drink. We got one more movement. Rear foot elevated split squat on our left leg to finish this strength workout. Heels on the box. Big step forward. Back foot comes up. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Slowly lower. Shoot right back up to the ceiling, guys. Nice proud chest. The whole entire time, I'm actively engaging my core, actively engaging my glutes. Remember, this is it. This is our last movement in our strength walk. Our first strength walk today. So challenge yourself here. We're adding in that pulse to the bottom all the way through. Good. We are more than halfway done with this movement, guys. You got this. Nice deep breaths in through our nose. Slowly exhaling through our mouth as we're going through this movement. Final 10 seconds right here. Don't stop. Don't set yourself short. Give me one more rep in 3, 2, 1. Rest. Perfect. Awesome job, guys. We'll wipe that sweat off. Grab a quick drink of water. I'm going to walk us through our second strength walk. How are we feeling? We're feeling good? Feeling nice and warm now? Hey, Raph. It's supposed to burn just a little bit. That's when we get better, right? When we challenge ourselves past the point where we want to. That's when we start seeing results, start seeing a difference. All right, guys, second strength block. Guess what? I'm gonna be nice. Then we get to cut the time a little bit. We're only gonna be working for 40 seconds at a time. So that means we also cut our break. So 40 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest, 3 rounds. We are going to be doing 4 movements, just like we just did 3 rounds through, okay? So first one is a crisscross squat. What that's gonna look like is we're gonna kind of bounce through it. So we're coming here, crisscrossing your feet, then we're coming into a deep squat at the bottom. Switching which leg goes in front, right back. So nice and quick as we're going through this. Option 2, guys, we're just gonna step, squat, step, squat if we're not jumping, okay? That is option 2. Movement 2 now is where we might either use our weight or our towel. So make sure you guys have one or the other. We're doing a bent over row into a curl. So what that's gonna look like with the towel is underhand grip here. Trying to rip that towel into the whole entire time. Going into our bent over position, just like we did with our T's and our W's in our warm up. We are trying to rip that towel into shoulder blades in our back pocket the whole entire time. We're gonna row that towel up to our rib cage as we squeeze our sides with our elbows. Slowly come back down, and then we're gonna go into our curl and repeat. The more you rip that towel into, guys, the more you're going to feel this movement. If we don't have a towel, but we got that mini band, you have to do the same thing with the mini band. Put it around your wrist, rip it apart, row it up, and curl it. So it's again constant tension on that mini band the whole entire time. And option 3, obviously, if we have weights, same exact thing. We row, slow and control down, flip those weights, and curl. So 2 or 3 different options there, depending on the equipment that we have, guys. That's movement 2. Movement 3, dropping it back down into a plank position. We're going to cross the body mountain climbers. So opposite knee to opposite elbow. We can either take it slow or pick it up, get our heart rate up as fast as we can during our 40 seconds of work. Last but not least, we don't have weights. Go ahead and use your water bottle. If you have a weight, go light. We're going into a squat. We're going to hold this squat here. And we're going into squatting halos. So we're working on range of motion in our shoulders here, guys, as we're holding that squat. We're putting our knees out, trying to get full range of motion around our head with that movement. It's those 4 movements, again, 40 seconds on, 15 seconds off for 3 rounds. Ref has those movements in the chat box. Let me know if we have any questions. I have my timer set, so we are going to go in here in just a second. How are we feeling, Arisha? Do you see? Svetlana, it's great to see you guys. All right, here we go. Strength block number 2. We're gonna fly through this because I've already talked too much. I need to get better at that. Here we go, guys. 5 seconds, 40 on, 15 off in 3, 2, 1, and go. Remember, we're crisscrossing into a squat. Crisscross into a squat, back and forth there. Perfect, Arisha. I'm glad to hear that. Good. Crisscross and squat. Nice and quick here, guys. Remember, if we're not jumping, we're gonna step and squat back and forth. You guys have a mini band. Option 2. Put that sucker around your legs just above your knees and keep it on as we're going through this movement. 10 seconds all the way through. You got this. Get low with that squat in 3, 2, 1. Rest. Perfect. We get a 15-second break. That's gonna fly by. Grab the mini band, grab your weights, or grab that towel. Remember, underhand grip with our towel, guys. We're whipping it into 2. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. So watch my shoulders. We're not rounded here. Take your shoulder blades, drop them into your back pocket. That's gonna create that nice flat back. We're really gonna engage our shoulders in. Rip that towel in 2 as we row up to our chest, and then we curl. Hugging our rib cage with our elbows. Whether we have a towel, a mini band, or weights here, guys. Constant tension on the towel. Guys, really make those shoulders and biceps work, and that back as we row up the whole entire time. Don't get lazy. Pull it into 2, 2, 1. Rest. Good. Awesome work, guys. All right, bringing it to the floor into our cross body mountain climbers. Opposite knee to opposite elbow, shoulders over hands the whole entire time. In 2, 1, go. So again, drive that knee, opposite knee to opposite elbow. Walking those shoulder blades, back is flat. We can go slow and controlled here, or if you want an extra challenge, add a little bounce into that. Picking the pace up, side to side, getting that rotation in. Again, opposite knee to opposite elbow, the whole entire time. Keep that back flat. We got this, guys. Come on. We got 10 seconds left. Don't slow down, don't stop. You can do it. In 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew, awesome job. All right, going into our fourth and final movement in our second strength block here, our squatting halos. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. Find that squat, guys. Hips down, chest up nice and proud. Just a comfortable spot here. Feet are flat on the ground. Whether using our water bottle or a fairly light weight for this movement here. If we can, try to keep that head up, looking straight in front of you the whole entire time. Try not to bring your head down here, just to get that weight around your head. We're working on our shoulder mobility here, guys. So slow it down if you have to. Full range of motion, all the way around, all the way opposite side. In 3, 2, 1, rest. Whew, shake those quads out. Round number 1 is done. Back to the top into our crisscross squats. In 5, 3, 2, 1, go. Nice and quick. See how fast we can go. Nice and bouncy here. Hips down, chest up. Every squat, guys. You got this. Perfect. Remember, option 2. Side to side here. You guys choose what you can do. We only got 15 seconds left. So keep that pace up. Focus on that form. You got this. Go to work, go to work. All the way through. And 5, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Whew. Shake it out, guys. Bringing it into our bent over rows, into that curl. I'm gonna use my mini band this time. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Sustain bent over position. Shoulder blades are locked in, palms up towards the ceiling. Constant tension on the band. And we're ripping it apart the whole entire time. I hug my rib cage with my elbows. Slow and control down and curl it up. Just like that towel. The more tension we put on that mini band, the more we're gonna get out of this movement here, guys. Again, if you have weight, use your weight for this movement. Those of you that have a mini band, follow along with this. Those of you with a towel, do what we did last round in 3, 2, 1, rest. Good work. All right, going into our cross-body mountain climbers. Let's see how fast we can go. Second round here. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, and go. Find that plank position. Get that rotation at opposite knee to opposite elbow. Every single rep. Shoulders stay stacked over our hands. No matter what speed we're going here, guys. Remember, perfect reps make perfect progress. So don't get sloppy. I know we're getting tired. That's okay. Just slow that movement down if you have to. If you need to take a quick break, shake it off. Just get right back into it. You got this, guys. 5 seconds. Come on. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. Nice job. Nice job. Here we go. Grab a drink. Close that lid. We're going into our squatting halos. In 3, 2, 1, go. Find that squatting position. If we just want to hold this here for our 40 seconds, you're more than welcome to. Otherwise, looking straight ahead, working on that range of motion in our shoulders here, making our shoulders move and work. Keeping that core tight, guys. Remember, feet are flat on the floor. We're not up on our toes. We're not up on our heels. Weight is evenly distributed through our feet the whole entire time we're in this squatting position. We got 10 seconds. Come on. We're so close to being done. Keep bringing those quads out. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. Perfect. Shake it off, because you know what's next. Third and final round of our crisscross squats. Here we go. And 5, 3, 2, 1, go. Crisscross and squat. I know we can feel those quads now. That's the point. We're getting stronger here, guys. You got this. Toes, knees, hips, shoulders, pointed straight ahead. In that squat every single rep. Just like when we hold a squat, our weight is evenly distributed through our feet here. We got this, come on. Find a little burn, don't quit on me. We're getting stronger here. Getting a little bit better with every rep. We only got 10 seconds, guys, let's go. Come on, couple more. And 3, 2, 1, rest. Woo! How are those quads feeling right now? They should be feeling pretty dang warm. All right, guys, here we go. Pedal to rows. In 3, 2, 1, go. Bring those hips back. Shoulders are locked in. Showing you, those of you with my weights now, all the way through. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Slow and control down. Flip them and curl. Slight bend in those knees the whole entire time. Our back is flat. We're not arched. Keep it there, guys. Slow and controlled movements. We're so close to being done today. You got this. And 5, 3, 2, 1, rest. Whew. Put it down. This is it. Last set of plank jacks. Here we go. See how fast we can go for the next 40 seconds. And 3, 2, 1, go. Find that starting position. Walk in those shoulders, squeeze those glutes, and work side to side. Getting that rotation in every single rep. See how many more reps you can get for the next 25 seconds. Can you get 25 reps in? Can you get more than 25 in? This is it, guys. This is our final set of these. Make it count right here. You got it. Come on. Don't give up. Don't slow down. We got 10 seconds left. Keep working. And 5, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice job, guys. All right. Squatting halos. This is it. Our final movement right here. Then we get to do a quick little core finisher. In 3, 2, 1, go. Find that squat. And full range of motion all the way around. Here we go, guys. Back and forth. When you stay out, we're not going to cave in. Push those knees out. This is our final movement. We have to give our legs a break. Wrap and switch up the ending just a little bit. Just so you know from what I sent you earlier. We got this though. All the way through. Don't slow down. Don't stop. Come on, guys. We got 10 seconds left. Just hold that squat if we can't move our arms anymore. But don't give up. Keep moving. Keep holding. In 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo. Shake it off. Grab a quick drink. Awesome job, guys.
Congratulations, your workout is complete.
We only have a few minutes left in our workout, so we're just going to do a quick core finisher. We're going to start with 10 reps of 3 different movements, okay? So 10 reps, 3 different movements. Thanks, I think it's Connie. Listen, you have a great rest of your day. I appreciate you joining us. Awesome work. All right, guys, here we go. So 10 reps of VFs, 10 reps of plank with a hip or pillar bridge with a hip tap, and 10 taekwonds each side. We're gonna do 5 each one. We're gonna go 15, 10, 5, 10, 15. We're gonna see how far we can get in 3 minutes, okay? So a VF, again, we're just gonna be here, up, back down, 15 reps there, flipping it over into a pillar bridge, hip tap, 15 each side, then flip it onto your back, going into our penguins, shoulder blades off the floor, 15 each side, so 15, all 3, 10, all 3, 5, all 3, 10, all 3, 15, all 3. We only got 3 minutes though, so whichever comes first. 3 each side, or excuse me, 3 minutes, or getting through all of those movements, okay? Here we go, guys. Last little bar now. This is it, final thing in our workout today. Here we go. All right, and 3, 2, 1 and go. V-ups for 15 reps. All the way up, all the way down. See how fast we can go. Remember, we only have 3 minutes to get through all of this. So no breaks. We are burning out that core the whole entire time. Once we get 15, flip it into that pillar bridge position. Hip taps, 15 each side. Squeeze those glutes. Shoulders stay stacked over our elbows. You got this, guys. Good. All the way to 30. Burn it out here. Almost there, come on. 28, 29, 30. All right. Flipping it over into our penguins. Feet flat on the floor. Get those shoulder blades up. Tapping our heels side to side. 15 each side, so 30 total. Let's go. Good work, good work. Once we get 30 of those, we're right back into our V-ups, guys. 1.5 minutes left, come on. 10 V-ups. Good. Once we get those 10 in, flip it over. 10 pillar bridge with our hip taps. We're gonna work our way down to 5 and we'll be done. You guys are going a lot faster than me. Keep going, work your way up. That's totally fine. 20 total hip taps here. Once you get 20 in, we got 20 penguins. And then we got 5 V-ups. Then 10 hip taps, then 10 penguins, and then we'll be done. Nice and quick here, guys, come on. Finish it up strong. Once you get those 20 in, we're going right into our 5 V-ups, come on. I know the core burns, but you got it. 5's gonna go by quick. 10 hip taps each side. 10 and 10 penguins. This is it, guys. Shoulder blades up. Keep that core tight. Come on. And done. If any of you guys have any extra time, you want to work your way back up to 15, you are more than welcome to. But that is the end of our time, so we're going to get a quick pull down, guys. Awesome work today, guys. Way to kill it. Go ahead. Starting on our stomach. We're just going to press ourselves up, slight bend in our elbows, shoulder blades in our back pocket. Nice deep breaths in through our nose, slowly exhaling through our mouth. Just stretching that core out after that ab burner. How are we feeling, guys? We feeling good? Again, if any of you guys have more time, you don't have meetings right after this, you're more than welcome to keep burning that core out and work your way back up to 15 reps of everything. Go ahead, slowly lower yourself to the floor, press up into a plank, bringing that right leg forward into our pigeon stretch. So trying to get that hip as close to the floor as possible. You guys can either stay up tall or fold your body in half. Up to you guys and however flexible you're feeling today. It's Thursday, doing this Friday Eve. This week has flown by. So happy that I get to work out with you guys still in this new year. As always, if you guys have any questions, comments, things that you want to see in the workout, I'm all ears. I would love for you guys to reach out to me and give me your suggestions. Go ahead and switch sides here. Left leg into that pigeon stretch. Or if you guys just need help with any New Year's goals, feeling stuck, you guys are more than welcome to reach out to me. Most of you guys, or all of you guys, should be in that Access Fit app now. Have a specific coach you can also reach out to, but again, more than happy to help. So shoot me an email if you guys need help with anything or have any suggestions for class. A couple more seconds here. We're gonna take it into that down dog position, guys. Drop our head between our shoulders. Heels to the floor, legs as straight as possible here. Couple nice deep breaths in through our nose. Slowly exhaling it through our mouth. It is the weekend coming up, guys. It doesn't mean that we get to sit and do nothing. Make sure we're getting outside. The weather is beautiful in a lot of places. Some not so much, but snowing, sorry. But if you can, get outside, get some sun, hang out with your family, your friends. Try to stay as active as possible throughout the weekend. Go ahead and slowly walk your hands back towards your feet, slight bend their knees. One more nice deep breath up and slowly stand it up. Awesome job, guys. Sorry, rough, I changed it up at the end. Way to push yourself, guys. Way to challenge yourself. Stick through the whole workout. You guys are awesome. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Hopefully I will see you guys next Tuesday. I teach this class every Tuesday, Thursday at 11:05 Pacific time. So reach out, like I said, any questions, suggestions. Otherwise, I will see you guys on Tuesday. You guys all have an awesome weekend. Thank you, Svetlana, Raf, DC, Helme, Arisha, DJ. What else we got here? Nishant. I think his last name, Michelle. Sorry if I mispronounced that. But you guys, I appreciate it. And I'll see you guys all next week. Have a great weekend. Thanks, Jen. Sorry if I missed anyone else on the list here. But thank you guys all very much. We'll see you later.